Hello everyone, I'm Garbo, and today I'm going to show you and talk a little bit about the Highcastle Omega map and my feels about it. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the update and what happened to the original Highcastle map. So in this update we're introducing a new version of Highcastle called Highcastle Omega. This map boasts not only an amazing visual update but also new combat spaces and routes. You'll find this map in following queues, limited time mode only, Highcastle Omega variety queues, and the only game modes that I've noticed so far in this queue has been Strikeout, Demolition, and King of the Hill. I don't think I've seen any other game modes right now. Those are the three primary. They may have TDM in it, but I never ran into a TDM match. I always play King of the Hill, Strikeout, and Demolition. Highcastle Omega will also be found in Quick Play, Normal Strikeout and Demolition, Custom Strikeout and Demolition, Practice Strikeout, Demolition, and Rank. So all the modes for Strikeout and Demolition it is in. 6v6 TDM and 4v4 King of the Hill. So what I kind of did, I kind of just walked through a little bit so that way you can see all the new lanes that they have, how the old, compared to the old to the new, you can see that pretty much a lot of the stuff has changed, where you can go off to the left at the beginning of the map and then you can start seeing that they opened up that whole left side on A side where there's a whole undercut where there's two stairways under A side bomb side now, instead of it just being the zip line to your only access point or that far right staircase. Now you have two more staircases, one on the left, one in the middle, and now one on the right besides the zip line. But as you can see, you can go around and the map looks elegant. The design of the map looks pretty. It looks like that they took a lot of time to revamp the map and change it a little bit so that way it just didn't feel the same when you come back. And that's definitely what you feel when you're playing the Omega Highcastle compared to old Highcastle. It's completely different from the different color palette too. They've changed everything, like just about. Like they didn't change the actual like map layout itself, but they've changed the building structures. They changed how the buildings look. They've added more cover in some spots. They added a lot of cover actually, to the point that it feels kind of the arena with how much cover it is, and I love that aspect because I like it that there's a lot of cover that you can get in cover, be able to get it, the poke in and out of cover while you're trying to take shots, and still be able to move into another cover spot and kind of like maybe manipulate the opponent to thinking that you're still on the previous cover spot, or you know, freak them out because you're able to move into another spot, so either they move out of way or they just freak out and try to rush you and then you get to burn them down. Again, overall this map is great. I love the whole up top where there's a in the middle where you can go up the zip line and you can just pretty much see everything out there in the open, where you can pretty much look on top, look inside the house, and it gets a little back area. There has been some crazy moments where that up part seems to be a really good strong point when you're aiming down the middle on the King of the Hill zone or the strikeout zone. Excuse me. It's just a really good area of control when you're trying to control an area like that, especially when you're above. I do like the open passageways. They also opened up. Like, they just done a really great job with this map. And I hope that when canals come out, it's got something to this finesse to it, where they just revamp everything, change the structures, add a little more cover. But to be fair, I also love canals the way it was. So it's just going to have to just blow me away of what it thinks it looks like. There are some cover spots in this map that are kind of like, and you can get in some pretty crazy places, especially with Juke. You can do some pretty cool stuff. However, all the zones that Juke's able to get access to are also in the death zone, so like it starts ticking you down instead of just making you inaccessible to it. It kind of like gives you time to still move out of the zone instead of just making it where you can't go there at all. So again, there's some nutty situations where Juke just comes out and just does some pretty cool stuff, where she can juke on top of the buildings and just run off. As long as she has enough time before the death thing kills her, she can run off and get some pretty nutty situations on you. Pretty much other than that, guys, it runs smooth. I enjoy it. Especially on Demolition, when you opened up those two sides, you're able to get in other access points, and they're not really paying attention or not seeing the access points, so they don't really able to affect, or maybe people just watch it too well. So, but right now that's what people are focusing on, is the new open lanes. You can still go down the main lanes and stuff, but because there's so much open cover now, they can't just bunker you down on B. Like, they can't just set up shop on B and then lock you out of B, and you literally have to hard push every time. Like, there's a lot of area now that you can go. You can go through the house, you can go far right, you can cut up the middle, you can go up top through the house and come out through the back and flank B. So there's just a lot of areas now that make it more accessible to B as well as to A. But again, B seems to be like where everybody liked to go to, and there was always some hardship trying to get to B. There was also hardship to A too, but like you can kind of trick people thinking that you're going to B because B is such the most common plant site that you can trick people to go to A and actually get away going to A. Where now I don't feel like you're not going to get away with that anymore. I feel like people are going to have to watch the covers on A and on B, because if they don't watch, if there's a busy focus on B thinking the normal routine on B, there's so many other ways that you can go on A, you may not even realize that they even did it. So again, that's what makes it so beautiful. You don't even know that they made those access points. They didn't even touch the zip line. They went down through the stairways and they came up on top and plant. And I love that whole aspect that you don't have to hit the zip line, because like in A, usually you were forced to hit the zip line, and that was just, it's great that they took the time to realize that like no matter what you had to hit the zip line. That almost causes you the match just about. And so again, I'm really happy that they took the time to open up new ways so that way people can actually get in and actually be able to plant on A and set up on A, instead of just feeling like this whole lopsided, you know, only one plant side top scenario on this map. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. What do y'all think about the new Highcastle Omega map? Do you think the map's trash? Do you not like the new access points? Do you wish that the access points were a little bit different? And how would they be different, and what way would you make those access points different to those sites, or which sites that you don't like? Again, I really think this is a great map, and I hope that this map like stays, and I hope they don't take this map out or it doesn't cause any like crazy bugs here and there. I just hope that this map is the map. Anyway, if y'all haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, I appreciate if y'all do one of those things. I'm always trying to upload content every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and the like, subscribe motivates me to make more content. Also on Mondays, I've been doing a live stream, so that way I can get in contact with the community, talk to them a little bit, and you know, play a couple of live games, and y'all can witness the gameplays and my point of views while I'm playing, or how I feel about the game as I'm raging and complaining. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to cut to the video. I'm going to let y'all watch it, and peace out. I hope y'all have a fantastic day, everyone.
System shutdown. Enemy spotted.
Nice work, team. Checks in the mail.
Easy game, easy life.